let's go back to Mean Janine.
Thank you very much. Our next contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the mid-card title.
It's for the Midcard Championship, that's right.
First, making his way to the ring. Is the quest for knowledge a bad thing?
No!
Is it wrong to be so smart you're almost clinically insane? No. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a mad scientist on our hands, and his name is Darwin Finch!
Darwin Finch, perhaps the best scientific wrestler in many respects here at Wrestling Pro Wrestling.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh! Striking the champion! This is despicable. Dark Sheet blindsiding the punk rock Poindexter, the mid-card champion.
She made full contact with that kick, and I don't know if I can't know from this angle if Darwin Finch is actually moving. And
well, it's nice. I like that.
Is he out? I don't know.
Darwin Finch appears to be down.
Dark Sheet showing no remorse whatsoever, and
typical of a hood slam wrestler.
And the Wrestle Turkey's trying to get behind Darwin Finch. And Gregory Sharpe is out, and
Gregory Sharpe.
He's helping up Darwin Finch. I don't know if Darwin Finch is going to be able to compete in this match. I just.
No. Not tonight. Not tonight. No, not tonight. No. Look at you. You're hurt. You can't do this. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Gregory Sharpe
Gregory Sharpe offering Darwin Finch
just showing
the night off after that attack.
And his opponent, Gregory Sharpe.
Gregory Sharpe showing a great deal of sportsmanship after that attack. And this is Gregory Sharpe's opportunity to take the Midcard title.
But it might be against Darwin Finch's better judgment. I know he wants to be a fighting Midcard champion, but this might not be a smart move by arguably the smartest man in WPW.
But one thing about Darwin Finch is the consummate underdog. I mean, he really battles he takes pride in battling back from behind, but I don't know if it's going to be, it's going to be hubris in this case. Referee Ron Way.
Yeah.
Showing off the Midcard Championship.
The most middle prize in all of wrestling, the Midcard title.
The most middling prize in all of professional wrestling.
Are you ready?
Yeah, man.
Ready? You ready? Yes, man.
And we're off.
There you go.
Oh, and Gregory
double drop
Sharpe.
kick into the corner by Sharpe.
Sharpe wasting no time.
Fireman's carry.
Big Death Valley driver.
Goes for the cover.
Oh, and
Finch kicks out. Sharpe trying to take advantage. I can't blame him. It is a championship match.
Indeed.
But he's going to look to the sky.
Warming up.
Suicide dive onto Darwin Finch. This is what Finch wanted, Dr. Pat.
Absolutely. Whipped into the ring. Darwin Finch, I mean, he agreed to the matchup. He could have taken the night off. And Gregory Sharpe, even though him and Darwin are friends, he sees that the prize ahead of him, the Midcard Championship, is too
Finch
great
having
to show any mercy.
the presence of mind to get to the corner, away from back elbow to the face.
Big boot by Darwin Finch.
Springboard arm drag by Darwin Finch.
Showing off his Lucha Libre credentials.
And a hop, skip, and a dive.
Oh, right into the Wrestle Turkeys.
Finch showing why he's the Midcard champion.
Darwin Finch showing off another aspect of his arsenal. I mean, I know Darwin Finch as a great technical wrestler, great scientific wrestler. He's a great brawler. We've seen him have brawls before with Watts, with others, and now he's showing off his high-flying skills. I mean, he's definitely becoming a lot more of a complete competitor.
Finch sharing some goodwill with a Wrestle Turkey dressed as him for Halloween, followed by a leg sweep.
big senton by Darwin Finch.
Finch up on the middle rope.
Oh!
Flip, flop, elbow drop. 1, 2, and a
And a
kick
2
out.
count. Here's one thing that I like about Darwin Finch. Our regular announcer partner in this announcing team, Rivers Langley, calls Darwin Finch the dorkiest wrestler in wrestling, the biggest dork in wrestling.
This
the
is
thing
true.
about Darwin Finch is that he accepted it. He accepted it. It was meant as an insult, and he accepted it. He took pride in it. And it really shows how much Darwin Finch is able to weave the negatives into the positives.
Just because you're a dork doesn't mean you can't kick ass. Darwin Finch getting waistlocked by Sharpe. Back elbow. And fair point that you made, Dr. Pat, but running knee.
Oh, and a big
Beautiful
forearm.
forearm smash by Gregory Sharpe.
Well executed.
Goes to the cover. 1, 2.
And a 2 count.
An enthusiastic 2 by referee Ron Way. Crucifix. 1, 2. Kick
And
out.
a 2 count. Oh.
In spite its auspicious beginning, we're having ourselves a good old-fashioned fight, Dr. Pat.
Absolutely.
Multiple elbow drops by Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe. That one had an exclamation point. Goes for the cover.
And a 2 count. Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe, I mean, every time that I see him compete here in wrestling, pro wrestling, he finds ways to impress me more and more. I mean, he's just a fantastic, fantastic competitor in the ring. And a lot of people have taken notice. I mean, I've seen people in the audience really kind of draw themselves, and I've seen some big names really paying a lot of attention to Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe, and rightfully so.
Jawbreaker
Big drop
followed
kick.
by...
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh, such an insane drop kick by Sharpe. Make a good point, Dr. Pat. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
I mean, you talk about your Hennings, you talk about your Bob Hollies, you talk about, various others, your Doug Furnaces. Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe has an excellent drop kick.
There is no one more like Bob Holly than Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe.
Point taken.
That's what the doctor said. Sharpe taking control. Irish whip.
Follows him in with the knee. Follows him in again with the knee. Big backdrop
Back
suplex.
suplex. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
And a 2 count.
Another enthusiastic 2 count by Ron Way. Fans getting behind the champion, but I can tell that they're torn between these two WPW fan favorites. Schoolboy. Oh, wait a minute.
He rolls through.
Texas cloverleaf attempt. Here he goes.
Gregory Schmeggery
Trying
Sharpe
to
is
flip
fighting it, but
a Texas Instruments cloverleaf by Darwin Finch.
Darwin Finch has it in very deep. But Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe is trying to power out of it.
Sharpe showing a lot of heart. He's still got a lot of fuel in those jet engines of his. Even though he's a biplane.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know aerodynamics, Dr. Pat. I just try.
It's all right. Neither do I.
Finch lifting him up. Back suplex attempt, but
If you have a metaphor, just run with it.
rams into the turnbuckle.
Oh,
Forearm smash.
goes
Does a
around.
slide into another. Just chucking Finch down to the ground. Goes up top. Yep, skip and a drop kick by Gregory Sharpe. Finch trying to recover in the corner.
And I mean, Finch is still probably quite woozy from that attack and a 2 count. He's probably still woozy from that attack in his entrance by the Dark Sheik. And the thing is Dark Sheik #1 contender for the Midcard Championship. I mean, whoever wins this match has a big challenge facing them upcoming.
Yeah, the Dark Sheik ain't nothing to fuck with. I apologize, but there's a clubbing back blow by Gregory Sharpe. Goes into a roll-up. 1, 2.
And a 2 count.
Kick out.
Oh, and a
Beautiful back elbow. Goes for another pin attempt.
And a 2 count.
Darwin Finch will not die, Dr. Pat.
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen, as I said before, Darwin Finch, I've seen him battle Watts. I've seen him fight Fidel Bravo. I've seen him fight everybody here in wrestling, pro wrestling. And he doesn't have fight. He has so much fight in him, he doesn't know when to quit. Sometimes despite himself.
All the wrestle turkeys torn between these two competitors.
I mean, my loyalties are absolutely split. Both of them are just fantastic, fantastic wrestlers. Darwin Finch
Crash
evades.
landing for Gregory Sharpe. Goes for a second one. Waistlock by Finch. Back elbow by Sharpe. Reverses. Goes up, victory roll.
Rolls
Wait
around.
a minute.
Oh,
Inverted Indian deathlock by Gregory Sharpe.
that was absolutely smooth. That was a smooth transition between the two moves.
Now it's a test of guts and determination on the part of Finch.
I mean, he has him.
He's almost to that bottom rope. He
He's
got
able
it.
to reach it.
What a match we're seeing, Dr. Pat.
Absolutely. If it wasn't by a coincidence of ring positioning, Darwin Finch was able to get out of it. But if that was in the center of the ring, he wouldn't have been able to get out of it. He would have had no option
Kip
but to
up
tap
by
out.
Sharpe. I agree with these fans. Toss to the outside. Referee Ron Way looking perplexed, but
Oh my God!
Hurricane Rana!
High risk but high reward offense by Darwin Finch. Launches Gregory Schmeggery into his doppelganger.
Both of them showcasing, leaving it all. I would say they were leaving it all in the ring, but they're on the outside, Dr. Pat.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a feeling that this would be an absolute battle, and they're proving it right here. This is a dogfight.
No matter who wins, both of them will have to go to the Mad Hatter's Custom Catering taco truck outside
Or
for
maybe
some
they can-
nourishment.
or maybe they can go on Twitter to @WrestlingPW.
Yeah, to talk about the match afterward.
And
In
follow.
the meantime, Gregory Sharpe imploring that the Wrestle Turkeys move out of the way.
He's telling Leatherface and the Wrestle Pony to move. Leatherface didn't he have a great career in Puerto Rico?
He did have a great
He-
career
he
in
had a
Puerto
lot-
Rico.
yeah,
and he's staring us out. Gregory Sharpe
He's a legend in
rearing
Big
away.
Japan. Oh my God!
Gregory
Good Lord!
Sharpe missing that dive bomb into the crowd.
My word! I mean, he launched through 4 rows of chairs there. That's
Referee Ron Way checking on both competitors.
Ron Way going back in the ring. I don't know if either of them can meet the 10 count. Wrestle Turkey's heavily behind Gregory Schmeggery Sharpe.
Ron Way starting the count.
But Darwin's no worse for wear out there. I mean, he's clutching that knee. He's favoring that knee after that Indian deathlock.
Both men hurting. Finch getting closer to the ring post. But Gregory Sharpe has a long way to go if he wants to beat the count. Halfway through, Finch the first to his feet.
I'm surprised Darwin Finch, because he's the champion, I'm surprised he's not letting just go see him for
Both
the
men
count
down.
out.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Dr. Pat. But both men down were very high up in the count.
They're fighting.
They're up to the count. Ron Way giving him time.
Ron Way's up to 9. Finch is in. Schmeggery's in.
Ron Way saying we're good. Both men back in the ring, and the match continues.
I'm surprised by Darwin Finch not just conceding for the count out, because he wouldn't lose the championship on the count out.
Well, he's a fighting champion, Dr. Pat, much to his own chagrin most of the time.
But I'm absolutely shocked that he didn't, yes, he has a lot of integrity. Yes, he has a fighting nature, but
Speaking of fighting, the two men going to club and blows. Forearm smash, strong style battle.
I'm just hoping that this doesn't bite Darwin Finch in the backside. Decide not to go for the seating for the count out.
Darwin Finch wants to leave no doubt of who is the mid-card champion in WWE.
Oh, vicious
Big
shot.
right hand by Finch.
Oh, vicious enziguri by Gregory Sharpe, and he's fired up.
Both men have an answer to every other move that his opponent takes. Gory special attempt.
Oh,
Knee to the face.
oh,
Lariato! Wonderful lariat
I mean,
by Gregory Sharpe.
He turned Darwin Finch 270 degrees on that one.
You were able to count that? 270? Oh, he's counting again. Wrong way. Crowd counting along. I mean, both men, I can see it in their faces. Both men still want to fight, but I don't know if their bodies will allow it. Much like you said, Dr. Pat, these two men have been in big wars. Finch misses a Shoryuken. Forearm smash by Finch.
But he made a ton of contact with that one. Oh,
And another strike. Sharp counters, waistlock, German suplex.
yeah, Gregory Sharpe had him scouted on that one. He knew that after that forearm, he would come from that direction. Oh!
Final splash by Sharpe, goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh!
Oh
So
my,
close.
oh my God, Dr. Pat. What else is left for these two men to do?
I have no idea. I mean, Gregory Sharpe had so much impact. I mean, it was full extension on that splash.
Both men bounced off the mat upon impact of that major splash. Sharpe calling it, trying to lift up Finch, but Finch reverses. Sharpe with wrist control, chopping away at Finch.
Ducks the clothesline. Has him up, tilt-a-whirl.
Dragon sleeper attempt by Gregory Sharpe.
I mean, he has the full clutch right there.
Wait a minute. Finch,
He's pulling him up from that koala position. Brainbuster.
beautiful brainbuster.
And Gregory Sharpe is
Goes
limp.
for the cover.
Oh! I can't believe he kicked out of that one. I mean, he was absolute. There was. I thought
Busted
Gregory
his
Sharpe
brain,
was.
for God's sakes.
Darwin Finch.
Going for that after-school special.
I mean, his signature move. Has him up.
Up.
Sunset flip.
Goes to the cover.
Oh. 2.5 counts.
Forcing Finch to fight out of that.
Oh!
Flying knee to the face.
Massive kick.
Going up for the electric chair. Donovan. Running power bomb. 1, 2.
And a 2 count off of that Liger bomb. That was.
Referee Roundway impressed by that Liger bomb.
I don't know what Gregory Sharpe has left.
I don't know what Finch has left. After all that.
Oh,
Tilt
face buster.
Tilts a whirl into that face buster there.
Oh,
Misses the Shining Wizard.
as
Finch gut wrench.
Oh wait, he lost him.
Nearly got a Gonzo bomb on him.
Oh,
Gut wrench power bomb.
and 3. My God, what a battle!
Darwin Finch retaining.
your winner and still title champion, Finch.
Darwin Finch victorious. Absolute battle against Gregory Sharpe. Overcoming that early attack by Dark Sheik, but I just wonder, even though their match isn't for another month perhaps, I don't know if Darwin Finch will be able to recover in a month to face Dark Sheik in their matchup for that mid-card title.
Well, after a bout like that,
I mean, that takes a lot out of you.
It takes a lot out of you, like you said.
But Darwin Finch victorious. I mean, we have to give it up for Gregory Sharpe.
Of course.
That was an incredible display by Gregory Sharpe, but at the end of the day, Darwin Finch is victorious, and he's still the Wrestling Pro Wrestling mid-card champion.
Gregory Sharpe showed some great heart out there. What an amazing mid-card title bout. And I'm excited for next month, Dr. Pat.
Absolutely.
Now we know the match.
Yeah,
Darwin
Turkey
Finch
Mania
versus
3.
the Dark Sheik.
Dark Sheik, Darwin Finch. That's going to be an absolute battle. I mean,
Look at that. Darwin Finch,
showing a great deal of sportsmanship.
much like Sharpe did earlier.